All right, Jason. I just hit record. I just raw dogged it on you, just so you know. I know we didn't even discuss starting.
Yeah.
I just kind of, I just
Yeah.
without we value consent here,
Mm-hmm.
in spite of all the many. Some might say inappropriate jokes I made about Jared Fogle. We do value consent.
Yeah.
I would say very tasteful jokes.
It skirted the line. But
I don't think there's any way that anybody could listen to this double episode. I guess it's not a double episode because it's just 2 episodes on the same day of Underworld News Tonight. And it's not that way, or it could be that way, because I launched video episodes and didn't know how to edit a background. And it took too long for me to figure that out. It could be that.
That doesn't sound right.
Does that sound like me to you?
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't sound like me to you. No, it sounds more like you to me, and it doesn't even sound like you to me, let alone me to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, like I was saying, you had me do some impressions on the show. But you didn't know I'm a triple threat. I mean, comedy, acting, singing. I could do musical impressions. And I'm going to challenge you, Jason. Give me any band, not some fucking band from the 80s that nobody's heard of, like fucking Mullet, Pirate, Fender Fucks or whatever. Give me a band that I'd have heard of, and I will do a musical impression. And it can't be one that says the N-word. Can't be one that says the N-word.
No, well, I wouldn't do that to you. But Mullet Pirates Fender Fuck, that's an awesome band name.
I just don't know their work.
That's a great band name. Yeah. I saw him live at the Garden in '89. I don't know what that
means. Not Madison Square Garden, at A Garden. You saw them live in A Garden. They were in your neighbor's yard.
Right. They said, "Hey, what are you guys doing there? Are you ready to rock Beaver Creek?" Woo.
It was the crack era.
It was.
Crack cocaine hit Beaver Creek.
It did. Yeah.
Made you a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
CIA and all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was a different time, man. But anyway, pick a band. How about I don't know why, but ska's in my head. How about Real Big Fish?
I could do that. Give me a second. I am hand feeding a dog on the show because little peek behind the curtain. We switched my dog over to hand feeding per my trainer's instructions. So this is something beautiful, Jason. This is nature happening right here. You can't catch it on the webcam, but it's happening. And I just got to be very delicate with his emotions and sensibilities.
Sure. You can kind of hear him. You can hear the lip smacking and
you can hear him. Yeah, you can hear it. It's finger licking good, food and podcasting. But anyway, he got his handful. I'm gonna do the song real quick, and then I'll give him another handful.
Yeah.
Never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has, and it makes me wonder if I could. That's the impression that I get.
That was pretty good. I think I don't think that's Real Big Fish.
Oh, is that Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
I think that's Mighty Mighty.
What's Real Big Fish? Let me do it again.
Sell out with me, oh yeah.
All right. Sell out with me, oh yeah. We're in the big city. Da 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 da. Is that one?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Nailed
Thank
it.
you. I actually played Fish number 3 in Real Big Fish on Broadway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was Broadway. It was Broadway in Meekin, Illinois, but Broadway nonetheless.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah. It was me. It was me and 3 other homeless people, which is a third of the town.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Meekin, Illinois is a real place. I hope not. That was a very mean thing to say about a place if it's real.
No, that was a great pull.
Pekin, Illinois is a real place.
Yeah, you said it with confidence. I bought it.
Exactly, and that's all that matters. They want to believe.
No, that was a pretty good ragtimey cover.
Rodgers and Hammerstein a little bit.
Yeah. Were you? You're a theater kid. We had talked about this.
Yeah, I was a
You
theater
brought
kid.
this up numerous times
But I'm
before.
not a theater
You
man. I'm a
you
theater
put those
kid to
childish things
stand-up
behind.
comedian. The worst. It's like the worst. It's the bad ending.
It's yeah,
Especially
right.
if you have a
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly. Yeah, it could not have gone more wrong. Did you do musical? Were you a singer? Like, or did
So
you
I
just do like
mostly did.
drama? Or
So we did. My school did both. My the conservatory, you could say, where I studied, Mountain Lakes High School.
yeah,
And we did fall dramas, of course. You might know me for such
of course.
roles as Ernie in Rumors, as
Mhm,
Diabelli, Beethoven's gay rival in
mhm,
99 Variations.
mhm,
Very heavy show, by the way. They picked that show.
mhm.
Have you ever heard of this show, 89, 99 Variations? I forget how many variations there
Have
are.
not.
I think it's
No,
called 89
I haven't.
Variations. Hold on. Let me Google this. Beethoven
Okay,
ALS play. So
okay,
ALS. Oh,
yeah. All right.
hold on. I got to look this.
No,
Moises Kaplan, I think. All right. So basically, it's this play.
I have no idea. Yeah.
99 variations, 33 variations. 33 variations. Okay, so 33 variations is a
You're off
play.
by a factor of 3. Sure.
All right, listen. Listen.
It was a long time ago.
So they wanted to do something, like, I guess very new and, like, cool, which is actually, like, admirable, because this was a play that was only out for a few years at the time. What this play is about, and they did this in my high school theater, is it simultaneously examines the creative process, and from Wikipedia, between Beethoven's Diabelli variations. So I played Diabelli. I was a composer that's mad and secretly gay that Beethoven makes better music than him. But it's also about the journey of musicologist Catherine Brandt, played by a girl named Lucy at my school, who had to discover why Beethoven wrote the 33 variations, while in the Beethoven story, he gets more deaf. But in this story, her ALS gets worse. So she had to act out going through the stages of ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a little fucking.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
For a high school? Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, and then the next year, I did the fall drama again. I played the racist juror in 12 Angry Men. We did 12 Angry Jurors. We didn't have 12 men, so it was 12 Angry Jurors.
Sure.
I was the racist one.
Nice.
Thanks. Prepared me for my comedy career, you know. Prepared me to do it prepared me for any shows I'll have to do in Staten Island. But no, we did musicals as well. I did any play that any role with old people makeup was like a lock for me, I'll say.
Yeah.
Most of the musicals I would do, I think, usually an ensemble part, but I played the CEO, like the big boss who comes in at the end in our production of How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. But they were like, this kid can't sing. So in the song that I was supposed to sing, they were like, just shout, do the lyrics. It was Brotherhood of Man. And then I come out and I'm supposed to be like the mean CEO. And then I go, is there really a brotherhood of man? And that was sophomore year. And then senior year, I did, I played Feldzig, the smarmy Jew producer in the Drowsy Chaperone. I'm Feldzig, producer. I've lost my leading lady. I've got to stop this wedding or I might get shot.
You could be making that up right now. I have never heard of that in my life. What did you say it was?
The Drowsy Chaperone.
The Drowsy
It's
Chaperone.
A real musical, Jason. It's a real musical. It's about a gay man watching a musical from the 20s.
Okay.
And they did have the gay kid play the gay man. And it was the gay kid who, like, this is a little mean. This isn't mean, I don't think. I think enough time's passed and he's like out and happy now. Sure. You know the kid who's like not out, like not like technically out, but it's like there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I went to I graduated high school in 92, so that was like
yeah. No, but this is like the most extreme. Like this kid was like a Glee character.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Great kid, very nice kid.
I wish him well. Yeah.
He killed it in the lead part.
Think he's still in the theater? Still
I don't think so. I think he probably works for fucking Halliburton now, just doing drone strikes and making way more money than me. I think everybody I did theater with just is either unemployed or commits war crimes now. It's one of the two, dude. It's not even a joke.
Yeah. Wow. Man, that was a diversion there. We got to learn a little bit about you.
Yeah, you got my backstory. You got my lore. You got a little bit of lore.
Your right. Yeah, your origin story.
Smatter it.
As a podcaster.
I slather my background all over the ears of these listeners.
That's right.
They're just gaping ear holes.
Just like the recent what is it, Duke mayonnaise baths. Have you seen that?
What the fuck is this? Duke mayonnaise bath.
It was some mayonnaise based celebration where people got celebrities got like tubs of mayonnaise dumped on them.
Okay. Cool.
Well, we don't need to.
We don't need to even talk about that. I don't even want to. Yeah, let's not even go there, dude. Let's not even fucking go there. Yeah. I do not want to be made a man chicken salad. We can all agree.
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
It's good for a grilled cheese, though. It is good for a grilled cheese. Use mayo instead of butter on the outside of the bread. It's a good move.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about my grilled cheese moves or my theater career. Is there really a brotherhood? Oh, man. Sorry, man. I'm just fucking back. I know, man, you know?
Right.
You want to go to fucking Paul's Diner and be loud and obnoxious in our old people makeup, dude? You want to sit there for 11 hours and drink one chocolate milkshake and an order of eat an order of disco fries, bro?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Let's fucking go.
Right. 8 kids, one appetizer.
One big plate of disco fries and a bunch of fucking ice cream.
Right, and there for 6 hours.
And then, the weird thing is like no matter how young you are, disco fries and ice cream, it does make the same shit in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, do not recommend.
That's the other thing I will say. I've lost a bunch of weight in the past year. Still shit like a fat man, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well.
Fighting for I don't know why they call it the restroom, bro. I'm fighting for my life in there every time.
Correct. I guess you're blessed that way. Anyway, we're about to start.
Welcome to Underworld News tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We bring you the Jason. Can you say it? I got to check the dementia counter.
Weird, wacky, and wild. No, weird. Yeah, that's the order.
That is the order. You got it. I'm not going to count that one as a dementia symptom. You're having a very good day today, Jason. You're having a very good day.
I am. Mm-hmm.
We still do the podcast, right, buddy?
You're right. I'm told. I don't know. I don't know what to do with these.
All right. Like we said, we bring you the weird, wacky, and wild news of the week. I'm Andrew Michaels, man of the people, voice of a generation. I am joined, as always, by... Fuck, what am I going to call you this week?
I believe in you. You can do it.
The premier collector of Club Penguin-themed butt plugs. Jason Strong. See, you can see my creative process now. You can see the creative process where it is just a Mad Lib where I'm just like, the accolade. He's barking because he's excited by these comedic juices that are flowing. I'm going to let him for a minute because I got to give the audience a peek behind the curtain. Can you still hear me? We're good?
I can still hear you, but you're all garbled.
All right, let me get him to chill then. Lentil.
You actually...
See, we got him fucking worked up. Lentil, go in your house. We're done.
I know.
Okay?
He's excited about Club Penguin. No, you sounded like back in the old like 60 Minutes when they're interviewing like the FBI informant. How they're sitting in the dark and they have
I was like that.
That's why not. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I won't have to edit it out because I don't want to fucking deal with that. It's been I already had to edit 2 episodes. Good. But so what I do is it's accolade, obscure reference, something horny. Usually like if I don't have anything to do, I just kind of throw those together and see where it takes me.
Yeah. Is Club Penguin obscure? I mean, I've heard of it, and I don't have kids.
It's semi-obscure. I feel like, I think it was around when I was a kid. I think they ended it like a long time ago. All you could do in that, because all you could do in that game was cyberbully. That's the thing, is it was really like a cyberbullying simulator, and it was a really good one.
Well, those are important skills to learn.
It is really good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, with all that out of the way, you're ready to dive into this week's stories?
I am ready to dive the fuck in like Michael Phelps.
Into a tub of mayonnaise.
Yeah, I guess he needs to give up the calories.
Yeah. Where our first story this week, it's the mystery. So
it's a mystery.
It's exciting. Yeah.
Let's get on my detective hat.
Yeah. This comes to us from metro.co.uk.
All right, let's go.
Katie Boyden. Thanks, Katie. Plate of peeled bananas appears on same street every month, and no one knows why.
And I should be in mystery solving mode, right? All right, so I have one name so far, Katie Boyden. Katie Boyden. If I know anything about mysteries, let me know if this is a little sexist. It was the sultry, buxom dame that done did it.
Might be.
That's a buxom name, Boyden. Katie Boyden. That's. I don't want to be crass here, but with a name like that, like she's got huge tits, right? Like, let's be cards on the table. Cards on the table. Statistically, a Katie Boyden has big tits. Not all the time, but statistically. Can I say that? Is this too far? Have I gone too far? Have I crossed a line?
I'm not. You're the one saying it, not me. I don't know the photo's just a headshot, but
if people are mad at me for this, they're not mad at me for saying it. They're mad at me for pointing it out.
Right. In front of the tree, right. That sounds like nonsense to me. I have no idea. Damn it! Now I already lost my place. I
want to talk more about big-titted dames. Actually, can we just do
right? What else do you think? What about a traditionally male name with big tits?
Like a big dick name? Carl. I don't think Carl's a big dick. I think Jay, if we answer this question, it's gonna get real racist real fast. So I think we should. I actually figured it out. I think I was saying Katie Boyden is a big tit name because Boyd sounds like boing. And I do think that, for me, is really what did it.
The boing?
Yeah, because like it was Katie Boyden, it sounds like boing. Yeah, like the sound my penis makes from big boobs.
Got it. Okay. Is it like audible?
Yeah. I have
the whole car hears boing, and then
because I got a budget. I ordered my Neuralink off of Shein.
Okay.
And now my dick makes that noise.
All right. Good to know, I guess. An ordinary street in Northinghamshire is at the center of a fruit-based mystery, which some are begging to come to an end. Residents of Abbey Road and Windsor Avenue in Beston have been puzzled for more than a year as a plate of peeled bananas has been left at the junction of their streets. Again, with this being the UK, the story begins with like a excruciatingly detailed description of exactly
like the exact location in town.
Cross streets and
Oh my god.
The plate of peeled fruit is left in the exact same spot on the 2nd of every month, and confused locals are no closer to figuring out who is behind the strange phenomena and why.
I don't know. Like, this is the shit. Like, this is the shit about fucking. It's a small town. Like, if I had the time to to even notice a plate of peeled bananas on the cross section of my street in New York on the 2nd of every month, if I even had the time to notice that was the fucking interval, right? That's what I'm saying. I can't. You can't live like this.
There can't be much going on.
You can't live like this, guys. It's fucking bananas, guys. Like even in the winter too.
Literally, it's bananas.
Throw them in the garbage. Throw them in the garbage. Problem solved.
The fruit shows up early in the morning on the second day of the month, meaning nobody has managed to catch the Joker in the act.
You could
Lowercase
put up
jokers,
one
but
security
not
camera.
that
It's
one.
been a year. If you're really this worried about it, it's at the same place. It's not a ghost. I guarantee you, it is not a fucking ghost leaving a banana, because ghosts don't like bananas.
No?
Nah, they don't
Well,
like them.
everyone likes bananas.
Unless it's the ghost of a
Anyone who
monkey.
doesn't like bananas.
No, but when you're a ghost, you don't like bananas anymore.
I guess you can't peel them.
Did you ever see Casper?
Right? Can't
Casper, a
interact.
lot of episodes. Never ate a banana.
I suppose that's true.
Neither did his gay uncles.
But now residents are begging for the prank to end, as the fruit is rotting and making a mess.
Because you need to throw it in the fucking garbage. What do you mean it's... Have you left every plate there?
Right. A printed note was left next to the road signs, close to where the bananas are left each month, reading, quote, "Please, respectfully, no more bananas." That was actually, that was my yearbook quote.
That was... Oh my God.
Totally different, yeah, unrelated situation.
I've heard that in a lot of breakups.
Yeah. The uncollected plates and rotting bananas leave such a mess. Wishing a happy new year to you all. So by implication, yes, they're just leaving some stacks of plates of
yeah, so you have
bananas.
to throw those in the garbage and actually let's set up a camera. They don't want to catch this guy. They don't want to catch this guy. They don't want to solve this problem. They want something to talk about. Because you throw out the banana, right? You know when it shows up when you get there, because somebody does have to show up to work a few hours later. You throw it out. Maybe you have some ants and shit. It's not great, right? But like,
yeah,
I don't know. Where is this? Hampshire?
Close. What did I say? Nottinghamshire.
Rotherham, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever Hampshires.
Hampshire.
There's a lot of Hampshires.
Man. You know what sounds really good is a Shire ham. Like a ham cooked by hobbits.
That does sound actually. I'll bet it's real good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't really eat a lot of meat though.
No, and I don't know if they have access to pineapple.
They'd use their own. They'd have their own recipe. It wouldn't involve pineapple. It'd still be good.
Yeah.
Just food for thought.
Locals have described the phenomenon as, quote, annoying, and it's thought at least one person has reported it to the police. This is great detective work. It's thought that one...
Yeah.
No way to know.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard about this. It was like maybe like one of the cops' wives or something.
Right. One resident...
I know you're going to say, before you continue, why are you saying cops' wives, assuming the cops are men? Is that what you're about to say?
For the sake of the bit, yeah.
Well, that cop's a lesbian, so actually you're the fucking sexist and the homophobe.
Check my privilege.
And honestly, and she's in a wheelchair, and like, how fucking dare you?
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I need to do some soul searching.
Yeah, she slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah, I really need to think about. Oh wow! what a coincidence! You think this is like? This is like a re-traumatizing case.
That's why she doesn't want to find out who did it. It's her long legs. It's British long legs.
One resident who didn't want to be named said, quote, "I've heard it's some kind of cleansing ritual, but to be honest, it's just weird and it's freaking people out. I know at least one person who has informed the police about it." Didn't want to be named. That's interesting. What are they like afraid of retribution?
Are they afraid of being the person who called the cops first? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know. Presumably the cops know because there's like 70 people in this town. I hope we don't ever do a UK tour and go there and they just like replay. Like it's like, not gonna like this.
Yeah. Another, Claire Short, said, quote, "I've asked around in the local community, but no one really knows and no one can tell me anything." So Claire's not afraid to put her name to it.
Claire, yeah.
Quote, "The bananas appear early in the morning on the 2nd of the month. I see them on my way to work. I'd love to know the answer to this."
Why doesn't it? Why does like even if you don't get the camera, somebody could just get up really fucking early, right? Like somebody can
Right.
get up at 3 one day and chill there in their car or some shit. If they have cars over there yet, I don't know.
Hard to say.
Yeah, who knows?
Sorry, I scrolled ahead. I wanted to peek at the conclusion before and then I lost my place.
You think we could get King Charles on the podcast before he dies, though?
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel like he's pretty like obscure.
King Charles?
Yeah, like do you even know who that? Like, I'm not talking about Charles Barkley from the Chicago Bulls. Like, I know people call him that. No, I'm talking about King Charles, like the king of that. Like, what's it called? England? Yeah, that guy. Like, I feel like not a lot of people know. What'd you say? No, not Windex. No, not like CEO of Windex. I'm talking about King Charles, like from England. That guy.
Yeah, the basketball player. Yeah.
No, not Charles Barkley. No. Yeah, you think we can get him on the pod though?
Probably. I think
not Barkley. We can't get Barkley. We can't get the 14th greatest basketball player of all time or whatever.
No, we don't have that kind of juice. No, I think if we go to Buckingham Palace every day and go up to the gate and just scream obscenities for hours on end, we could probably get him to come out and record a little bit. You think maybe he has some insight into this banana?
I think he might. Maybe it goes all the way to the top. I think that he might. I think if we ask him the hard-hitting questions. I actually, if you don't mind, I might be able to get him on the line. Because yeah, I got. All right, I don't mean to brag, but one of those guys in the red hats who can't talk, in the big fur hats who can't talk.
Feeders,
yeah. Their horse kicked me in the head when I was a kid, and that's like why I'm like this. So I think he kind of owes me one. So I can get him on. You might have to interview him, but let me see.
Okay, let me. I'll continue with the story.
All right, continue the story. I'm gonna get him on.
Yeah. Quote, I've come to take the signs down because I don't really want to make it like a feud. I don't want it to become a big thing. This is Claire Short again. Quote, I think it's a special thing for someone, and I wish them.
I'm in so much pain.
Oh, your Majesty, Highness. I don't know. What do I
please.
How do you prefer to be referred to?
Can you please kill me? I hate every moment of being alive, other than the parts where I get to be racist, which is most of it actually.
Wow, I don't think I can help you with that, your Highness-ship, since we are speaking over Zoom, and you're presumably in the UK, and I'm here in Denver, Colorado. You'll have to talk to someone else about ending your miserable existence because I'm not really in a position to help with that.
If they do it here, they'll try to sell my penis to make magic bangers and mash.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering when this would get to.
That's what they did to me mom after she died.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Chopped up her tits. Sold them as steak and kidney pies.
Oh, wow. Was it the steak or the kidney that it replaced?
The pies. It was the pie part. Crust.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
They were very roomy at that point in her life. They get that way with time. Yeah, it was very. They were like
my understanding.
You know the big circus tents the kids flap up. For me, when I was a kid, it was so that they could bounce up any bombs from Germany, but they looked like that.
Okay, bounce up by. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad Andrew was able to get a hold of you. Since I got you here, I do have a quick question. Are you aware
I know I wasn't on. I didn't go to the island.
Okay. That wasn't going to be my question. We'll get back to that, I guess. Are you aware of the situation in Nottinghamshire? Your Royal Excellency.
Let me see.
It is in England.
Do I have 1 sec? Siri, do I have any hoes with fat asses in Nottinghamshire? I'm talking
It's
into a
interesting to see.
sponge, so Siri didn't answer me.
Oh, yeah. No,
is that the banana thing?
It is actually, yeah. Abbey Road and Windsor Avenue, that intersection, more than a year. Second of every month. Plate of bananas, peeled bananas shows up. Do you what are you guys looking into this? What do you have any thoughts on this problem? Well, I guess it sounds like the residents, some of them aren't thrilled with it. Some called the
Yeah.
police, which seems like a weird response to me, but yeah, whatever.
Well, all I have to say to that is,
Mhm.
guess I still fucking got it, huh?
Okay.
Guess I still fucking. Oh, one of you fuckers in that town can fucking
Mhm.
tweet about he killed his ex-wife in a car crash. That's what people say about me, right? They think I'm like your O.J. Simpson over there.
Mhm.
But I didn't do it
Mhm.
because if I did it, I would have Mario Karted the bitch with a
Oh,
fucking
wow.
banana peel. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
Mario Kart everyone in that fucking town.
Oh, that's kind of a revelation. Your accent, where were you from? You're kind of
I'm
it's kind
too
of
old
kind
to
of
keep
leaning kind
pretending
of
to be British.
leaning into Cockney. I don't think that's fair.
I'm getting too old to keep doing the accent, Jason.
I know. No, good for you though. You gave it hell.
Yeah, fucking 9,000 years of this shit. Anyway, I guess I
I
gotta
don't.
go.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Well,
let you
yeah.
finish. I'll
Thanks.
let you finish with any other questions. Now this is my real voice, by the way. I'm King Charles.
Oh,
Hi.
finally. Yeah. Finally, getting to the bottom of it. I don't know that I've ever heard you speak. To be honest, I don't really. I mean,
All
as an
right, I'm
American,
fucking.
I don't.
You don't watch my speeches. You don't watch.
No.
You're
Do
not
you
a
get that?
Chuckhead. You're not a real Chuckhead. Is that what you're telling me?
No.
All right, I'm getting the
I'm
fuck out
afraid
of here.
not.
Bye.
Yeah, I was.
See ya.
No.
I'm out of here.
Wow, that guy was kind of an asshole.
Yeah. You think? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. He's nice to me.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I,
always saying
I
things
just.
like. It's always saying things like, "Please don't sue me. Please kill me. I killed my ex-wife." That sort of a thing.
Yeah. No, that's what it sounds like. Yeah. With it sounds like it might have been a banana related
It seems like it.
incident. When it seems like I don't know. I would think like the turtle shell.
Well, the turtle
That would
shell's
be what
too
I would go
obvious. The
for.
turtle
I
shell
think
is
so.
obvious. Yeah, because the turtle
Mhm.
shell, you throw it at somebody. That's a murder. A banana peel is
Okay,
there. A banana peel is just there.
it's more negligence. You're just
Yeah, exactly.
leaving it behind. Yeah. Um. Yeah. There's a few more people from the village who share their thoughts on it. I'm not going to read all that because we can't. How are we
Nobody
going to
needs
top
to
King
hear British
Charles?
thoughts.
Um. But yeah, the consensus seems to be it's just sort of gross. People find it sort of gross and are confused. But as you say, it seems like a $10 camera
Would have solved the whole
set up
fucking thing, dude.
would
Literally would have
figure it
solved the
out.
whole fucking thing.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts? I'm not aware of any. Trying to think of what. I
Yeah, they're
mean,
saying like it's a fertility ritual. I don't think it is. I think it's just somebody
or
being an
right,
asshole. I don't
or
know.
some right, or like a memorial, maybe like someone's pet monkey. Had an accident at that intersection, so they're
Oh, could be on the second of
leaving
the month
bananas.
one.
Right.
Yeah,
It's kind
I
of
think a monkey having an accident though that would make news because first the monkey would have to get his driver's license and that'd be a whole story.
well, he could have been on a cycle. I didn't imagine the monkey to be the driver.
It's true.
Usually, it's the like a cyclist or a
Oh wait,
pedestrian.
holy shit! Well, can you repeat that?
What? I
The
didn't.
thing you just
I,
said.
I didn't imagine the monkey to be the driver.
All right, hold on. All right, so think about what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we still have questions about September 11th, 2001?
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, I'm not getting it. Are you saying
I
it's
think,
monkeys?
I think maybe monkeys did 9/11.
It's a
I'm just asking
bold claim. I
questions.
don't know.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking questions.
Hmm.
Is it a coincidence? Michael Jackson
Okay.
famously had a monkey named Bubbles.
Bubbles. Yeah. Hmm.
Michael Jackson gets accused of
Well,
molesting kids in 1993. He doesn't get accused of molesting Bubbles. Bubbles, apologist for Michael Jackson. Bubbles is radicalized by the U.S.'s attacks on Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson loses a bunch of money. Thinks Bubbles gets out of it. 2001 civil claims against Michael Jackson are open
yeah.
regarding child
Uh-huh.
molestation. What's a
Yeah.
perfect way to delay it? Pull a
I
9/11.
think it's a interesting theory.
You never
I
expect the
think
monkey. You never expect, what is it you
mhm,
said? You never expect the monkey to be the driver?
they're the driver. Yeah. And well, it and to technically, Bubbles was a chimp, not a monkey. Those are two different things.
All right, fuck
Um,
you. Fuck you.
I I don't know.
Go
I know,
fuck yourself.
and everyone knows a chimp can't fly a plane. A
Chimp could.
monkey, maybe. It's got them little hands and the tail.
Oh
Could
my
probably
god.
fly, probably fly like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it'd
But
be
a
great, dude. One of those
chimp
World
can't
War
do
One
that.
biplanes, dude. A monkey in a
Oh
World
hell
War.
yeah!
That'd be so
Right?
cute.
Yeah. It could be. Yeah. No, that would be pretty cute.
That would be a really good
Uh,
movie. Like they didn't do that in the Planet. I haven't seen any of the fucking Planet of the Apes movies. I have no
I haven't
desire to
either.
see 19
I
movies
haven't
about
either.
apes taking over the world. And
Right.
I feel like but I feel like they missed out on Monkey 9/11 as a plot point because that would have been part of the takeover in real life.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they have it in there. As you say, I haven't seen them either. So I think I saw like the original Charlton Heston one a few times when I was a kid, and yeah, I don't know. It doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Um,
Wouldn't
I
it?
don't
I
know.
feel like it's
Yeah.
just a movie that's about wouldn't it be fucked up if everyone was monkeys? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but that was how they market it, right? It's like wouldn't it be fucked up if everyone was monkeys?
think I think so. I don't know. It was before my time. I saw it in like I didn't see it in the theater. I saw it, on TV, and by then, everyone had whatever spoilers had already been out. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, wasn't a surprise. Um, all right, cool. You want to move on, or do you have
I
anything
want to
else to
move
say
on.
about
I mean, not from 9/11. I don't want to move on from 9/11. I think it should dominate my
maybe?
outlook on the world and the
Hmm.
U.S.'s approach to foreign policy and our relationship to our neighbors, along with domestic freedom for generations to come. But I am willing to move on to the next story,
Okay.
but not forget my freedom as an American.
No, of course not.
And I'll
No.
stand up next to you.
Proud to be an American. Wait, I don't. That's all the song I know.
Where at
Not
least I know I'm free. And I'll gladly thank the men who died.
gave that right to me, and I'll proudly stand
And,
up.
and that's a good point because someone was bleeding out. Someone was bleeding out in the fucking trenches of World War One fighting Kaiser, thinking, "Man, 70 years from now, someone's gonna make the shittiest song ever, and they're
That's
gonna
right.
name drop me, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be sick, and I'm gonna get so many bitches in purgatory for this shit."
yeah. Obligatory. You don't think defending freedom, however, I guess a U.S. GI was doing that during World War One
I
in
don't
Europe.
think. Well,
It's kind of unclear. I think it was more about like royal families and
why were we
nation
there?
states,
Can
but
we pause the wpodcast and you explain why we're in World War One? Take your
wasn't
time.
it? Wasn't it? Oh shit. I don't know. I know. I do like World War One history, but like mostly from a like what's going on in Europe. That wasn't a Lusitania, was it? The sinking of the No, I think it was. The
Oh, they sunk one of
yeah,
our
yeah.
ships. It's a
The
bit of an
yeah, the
overreaction.
U-boats and Germany was afraid that the US was going to get involved on behalf of the out they weren't allies. Or were they allies in World War
They were
One?
our ally. I mean, to us, they were. Presumably, they didn't call them that.
Well, they were Germany was worried we were going to get involved against them. So they sent a telegraph to Mexico, and they tried to get Mexico to invade the U.S. to like reclaim the territory that
Oh man.
U.S. took from Mexico as a way of like distracting us. But we intercepted the message, and I think between that and the U-boats, their submarines were like sinking,
And then we
or
fucking showed
were killing
them
our
by
ships.
killing hundreds of thousands of our people in an industrial fucking hellfield
Yeah,
for
meat
no
grinder.
reason
Uh huh.
that didn't give. I mean, that didn't really help us. We
Right.
were
I
just the
think we should.
least
Yeah.
destroyed country out at the end, I guess.
Right. We showed up pretty late.
We showed up
Um,
really late and were assholes about it to all the European troops. I know that. I learned
yeah.
that in history class that our generals showed
Yeah.
up and were like, "We're going to show you how to win this war," and they were like, "Fuck off." But
Right.
I guess we won.
Yeah.
So USA, bitch.
Come on, men. You want to live forever? I think that's from World War One.
I think my favorite quote from World War One is oh, it hurts
This
so bad. Oh,
this
my
mustard
leg,
gas.
my leg, my leg. Why is my leg hanging on by a thread? Oh my god, I'm in so much pain. Please stab me through the brain stem with your bayonet. Oh my god.
Yeah. World War One was fucked up.
Man, hopefully my neighbors don't hear me when I'm recording. I feel like I feel like after I said the bayonet thing, they probably got I was doing a bit. But before that,
Uh,
they were probably like, his dog finally fucking kill him. Good riddance.
oh man. Um 42 minutes in and we've only did one story.
Making progress. That's why I said we should do
our
3
next
stories today.
yeah. Our next story, this is we're gonna offer some advice. This comes from Reddit r/paranormal encounters.
Let's go.
From this post is from one perspective 7772
All right, let's
entitled
see.
Giant Invisible Hand.
Well, how are you seeing that?
How
How are
am I
you seeing
seeing
an
what?
invisible?
Oh,
How does this
invisible.
person
It
even see
gotcha.
that?
Yeah, right. I woke up one night and felt a giant invisible hand grab me out of my body and pull me towards the ceiling. And then I went through the ceiling and I could see the stars. I thought it was God.
I think
So I
this is
said
the
to
start of
myself,
Super Smash Brothers. Mate, I just want to pause for a second and acknowledge.
sure.
I do think this does happen to all of the Mario characters at the start of Super Smash Brothers Melee, so that might come into
That's it.
play. She might be being sent into a game to fight alongside or with Samus from Metroid and
Mhm.
Mario and Doctor
Mm,
Mario. They're
right.
two different people.
They are. Yeah. Well, one's a doctor, one's a plumber.
Yeah, Doctor Mario is Jewish Mario.
Mm. Uh,
It's a shitty joke. I hate that joke.
yeah.
Sometimes they make a joke and I'm like, I actually fucking hate this joke.
Gonna meet. Oh, wait. I thought it was God. So I said to myself, in the experience, I'm going to meet the Most High God. And soon as I said that, the giant hand dropped me to the ground outside the house, and I woke up back inside my body in the house at 3 a.m. exactly. What's it mean? Was it God? Didn't feel evil, and I wasn't scared. It felt like I was being swaddled when I was in this entity's hand. Just thought I'd share that.
Yeah, you almost got Super Smash Brothered. You almost got Super Smash Brothered. I'm convinced.
Is that really? I don't really know. From the is that in the
I think
game? Are
so. I
they
think in
just
the
like
game, all
grabbed?
the Mario characters are toys, and it's kind of a
Oh,
clever way to
okay,
because like the GameCube, like it kind of looked like that, right?
sure.
And like it's like the hand picks them up, and then the last boss in the single players, you all have to fight the giant hand. And it's like, I mean, it's in part like I think it's supposed to be like it's like a kid playing with toys, and then they fight the kid, or like a man moving collectibles or whatever.
Uh,
But yes,
man.
so it is
Oh,
eerily similar to that. But no, like I think I mean, real answer, this was a fucking dream. Fake answer, aliens, I think. I think it was the aliens. And I think they were, when you said, I'm going to meet the Most High God, they were like, oh, he's going to be weird about it. It's like why they don't abduct me. They know I'm going to be weird about it.
Sure. No. No, I follow your logic, but you're wrong. This
Okay,
is clearly
Jesus Christ.
It's capitalism.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
Invisible hand. Invisible hand is the free market.
Invisible
Free
hand,
market.
right?
So
Came
they
and
were about to
selected
become
this
a
person.
CEO. They were about to meet the Most High God, Elon Musk.
Exactly. Yeah, they were anointed as an entrepreneur. Right?
Exactly.
Doesn't say their age or anything. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
And
There could be child
yeah,
entrepreneurs. There are plenty of child entrepreneurs.
right. You see about them. They're quote feel good stories
It's
where
easy.
kids like raise money at a lemonade stand to pay for like
their mom's
their
cancer treatment,
treatment.
and then
Right.
in 30 years they're like you know, ma, time to cough up.
Right. Or like a prosthetic for a classmate, or yeah. No,
Dude.
no. Yeah. So
And you know, like
capitalism
with the
visited this
kid
place.
that raises money on the lemonade stand to like pay for your fucking prosthetic, like you could that kid gets away with fucking murder with you. That's the thing.
Right. Yeah.
They have that over you for well after elementary school.
I wonder if anyone, because you do hear these stories, but no one ever follows up. Like, 5 years later, we reached out to, or 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
We found little Eddie who, yeah, like what is he up to now? Was it a good experience for him? Did it like ruin him? Because as you say, they're always
they catch up.
praise,
I'm just imagining them like catching up with the kid on the news. He'd be like, "I just want to thank him. I couldn't have stormed the Capitol on January 6th without my prosthetic leg."
That's right. Or the kid who raised the money for it is now like selling fentanyl because the marketing he learned, from his lemonade stand or his grass.
I feel like you don't need to market fentanyl though. It kind of sells itself.
If it does, why do they keep sneaking it into other stuff then?
Well, it's like pumpkin spice.
You want that in your cocaine.
Yeah.
You want a good pumpkin spice cocaine.
If cocaine was legal, they would sell like flavored cocaine. I guarantee it.
Oh, absolutely.
It would be fucking
absolutely.
Yeah.
It sounds horrible though.
No, it wouldn't be pleasant, but they would do it.
All right. Well, we solved that problem, right?
We did. We solved it right fast. See,
yeah,
we caught up. We caught up. We caught up. You were like, 42 minutes in. We only covered this one story. It's going to be a fucking shit show. It's going to be a disaster. You should kill yourself, Andrew Michaels. That's what you said to me on the air of my own podcast. You said, you should fucking kill yourself, Andrew Michaels. You should take the belt that you have to wear to keep your giant fucking dick in your size 31 skinny bitch jeans, and you should hang yourself with it just so that penis gets hard and they can see it when you're dead.
Wow.
And I said, no, we're going to make up the time. And that's a mean thing to say at the workplace.
That all sounds like something I would say.
That's how you talk, dude. And then you said, I reckon before to give it that Jason Michaels southern charm. But
did you say Jason Michaels?
Jason Strong, Jason Michaels.
Edit that part out. We don't need to name your brother.
I think it's fine. They know he has my last name, and they probably know his first name. What are we gonna do?
I guess this is the last story today. We're going back to Ohio, going back to my roots.
Country the story comes. Roads, take me home to the place I belong, Cincinnati. Chili splatties, take me home, country roads.
You hear that song everywhere in Cincinnati.
That's the song. It's the national anthem there.
It is. This is actually coming to us from the Richland source. Richland, from Richland County.
They call Richland that because it's a very economically prosperous place?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say no, it's not.
Okay, are you sure? Why would they call it that? Why would they call it that? That's what I don't understand.
It was named after Richland. Mr. Land being the first person that discovered it.
Hey, I'm Richland. If there's two things I like, it's money and
right.
grass.
That's right. Come on down to Richland RV.
Rich land soil, where rich land sells rich lands for your rich guys' lands.
Right. Yeah. Headline: Hunter building deer stand reports Bigfoot sighting in Richland County.
Oh,
This is
shit. If they're
written
not
by
rich, they're gonna be. Because Bigfoot tourism is the bedrock of the American economy.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's overtaken, well, certainly since like the collapse of the automotive industry. Well, not collapse, but the scaling back starting in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we
George
transition
Romney.
into right.
You see how you could just name a historical figure and it sounds like you're contributing to a conversation.
No, that's my secret. Yeah.
I could give you another example too if we keep going.
Please. Yeah.
You gotta keep going and I'll just say something when you
Oh,
least expect it.
yeah, and of course, then the rise of the service economy, and now Bigfoot tourism has overtaken, any other.
Condoleezza Rice, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Famous Bigfoot hunter.
That's why do you think we were in Iraq?
Looking for
Yeah, because the monkeys did 9/11, the government covered it up, and then we went into Iraq to find the biggest monkey.
Okay, and why would a big monkey? I guess if
because the big monkey commands the smaller monkeys, you fucking jackalope.
Right, but monkeys they're not native to Iraq.
Well, they're not native. Next, you're going to tell me WMDs are native to Iraq. Well, next, you're going to tell me that both of those are things that heavily come from us in some ways.
Yeah.
Well, we never found them. We never found them. We never found them. We never found them. I never found. I never found my copy of Pokemon Gold version that I lost when I was 7. Does that mean it doesn't exist?
I thought you were going to say I've never found the clitoris.
Oh, I have found the clitoris. I have found the clitoris. Tongue punching the clitoris. Nobody's better at tongue punching a clitoris than me. Thanks for listening, Dad.
I'm sorry I brought that up. This is by reporter Carl Hunnell.
Speaking of tongue punching clitorises, Carl Hunnell. Right. Carl Hunnell. That's the name of a man who fucks.
Yes, yeah. In Richland County.
In Richland County, Carl Hunnell.
He's rolling. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Andrew Baum said he.
Oh, everyone in this story has fucking amazing names. Andrew Baum.
Baum, like the author.
Oh, like the Jewish name.
Wizard
Gross.
Baum. Baum.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a Jewish name. I think
I don't.
At the end of a name, it's Jewish. You mean like a Rosenbaum, but no, I don't think just Baum.
Yeah.
That's about that. William. Wizard of Oz is about the gold standard, William Jennings Bryan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's William Jennings Bryan.
William Jennings Bryan is the Cowardly Lion. It's representing the free silver movement, and because he's parodying the gold standard versus the mix of the free silver gold economy. That's actually true. What I'm saying right now is actually fucking true.
Really? No, that can't be.
Yes. I'm gonna pull this shit up.
Was it?
I'm gonna pull this shit up because I did such a good job of catching us up that I could take this diversion.
I thought William Jennings Bryan. I thought he was wasn't he a lawyer? I thought
he was the Democratic nominee for president in the early 1900s.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
Creative inspiration. All right, this might actually not be true.
Right.
Is Wizard of Oz about the free silver movement?
I mean, the gold.
All right, so there's some people interpreted it that way and said it was about the demonetization of silver in 1873. The cyclone is the economic and political upheaval. The yellow brick road is the gold standard. The scarecrow is the American farmer. The Tin Man is the American worker. The lion is William Jennings Bryan because he like advocates for free silver, but he can't win elections. And the wizard is the fact that like the gold standard's all bullshit.
Wow. People really I'd never heard this before.
Yeah, I think the theory is a bit of a stretch because like I feel like he wouldn't write a book about free silver and then be like, I'm going to write this for 8-year-olds. And then in 22 years or so, they're going to be like, this is kind of similar to this if I really think about it. I don't. Yeah. So you're right.
Yeah. Hey, this is the dollar's fiat currency. This has no inherent value.
I mean, if you give a mouse a cookie, is to make kids libertarians for sure.
Right. So in this, we'll get back to the dumb Bigfoot story here in a second. So in this view of the story, what are the flying monkeys? Are they like what the I guess at that point it wouldn't be communism. Communism is still a couple decades away.
I think he might have just thought monkeys were like funny and cool.
Oh, they're scary as shit with wings.
Yeah, it's true. If they had wings, yeah. If I had if a flying monkey was in my apartment, I'd be like, that's a landlord problem.
Yeah, I'd be finding a new apartment.
Yeah, be like, hey, does this happen regularly or like only in the winter?
Yeah, right. Hey, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside.
I haven't seen Wicked. I've seen the musical back in the day.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't even seen the musical. I do want to. I plan on it, but yeah, I just haven't.
I'm a witch and I'm sad because Ariana Grande is my friend. It's my favorite song from Wicked. Yeah, it's from the Broadway musical.
I was going to say that's sort
of very prescient. It's very prescient. Yeah,
it's interesting. Yeah. Andrew Baum said he has spent much of his life in the outdoors. He had never seen anything like the creature he saw on December 28th in a Washington Township field.
Not peak being hammered season. Let's just point out it's not. Nobody's hammered in the middle of the day outside in a field on December 28th. Right. I've never.
The week between Christmas and
nobody's ever been hammered.
The 35-year-old Mansfield man perched in a 17-foot high tree stand believes he saw a Bigfoot, not the Bigfoot. Right. Believes he saw a Bigfoot walking purposefully and quickly across the open field about 1,000 feet from his.
Of course, he's walking purposefully. What do you think? Do you think he doesn't have shit to do?
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. It's
kind of like, I mean, it goes without saying. It's a busy Bigfoot.
It does seem like kind of a useless adjective there.
Yeah. There's always a purpose to walking. It's to go somewhere.
Yeah. Quote, it was taking real long strides. His head was kind of down, moving down the hill. It had a big head. I lost it when he walked into the tree line. The Mansfield native told Richland source. It's the third such area local sighting reported to Matt Moneymaker's Bigfoot Field Researchers.
Matt Moneymaker, we talked about him. We talked about the organization.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The third such sighting in the area since 2021, with the previous two coming in Ashland County. I'm going to pause here to this article very helpfully includes a map of Ohio to point out like where this is. And honestly, I think this is something all news stories should do.
I just want to point out here before we proceed. We did just today say that like these fucking British people keep like pointing out where things are. But like versus Ohio, we need to know.
Right, but because it's different because here they're giving us a map,
right?
That shows like not just like well, it's down it's down Winchester Street on the corner past the dairy, and like the UK articles presuppose a level of familiarity with the area, whereas this article assumes that despite it being local to Richland, you have no fucking idea where any of this stuff is in
That's true.
Ohio.
Yeah, I
So it
guess.
gives you a relation to,
Hmm.
where the quote where the big cities are that you would
Big
know.
city.
The big cities of Ohio.
Skyline chili.
Scott, yep. Uh, these encounters, coupled with a 2022 Bigfoot base camp weekend at Pleasant Hill Lake Park in Perrysville, have made north central Ohio more of a hotbed for Sasquatch sightings.
Oh man.
Baum, who was in the woods late in the afternoon with his stepfather to build the tree stand for future hunting use. Certainly they were drunk. I think
Yeah,
that
I'm sure they were
if you're
hammered. If me and my
you're
dad
out with
are
your
building a
stepfather,
fucking tree stand in the
right,
yard, my
you're
stepmom needs to
you're
get
drinking.
us immediately. Like immediately,
Right.
because one of us is about to fucking die.
Yeah. For future hunting use, said he immediately knew what he was seeing. Though it was late afternoon, it had been a bright, sunny day, he said.
Late
Nope.
afternoon. It had been a bright sunny day, just day drinking,
Right.
fucking. And
That's
it's
right.
Christmas. You're like, we got to drink more to stay warm out here. You don't really feel it
Yeah.
right away.
Right. Well, you gotta polish off all that leftover eggnog.
Oh my god, dude. Eggnog's so good. Eggnog is so fucking dude. Just like melted ice
I
cream that
do
gets
like
you
it.
hammered, dude.
Yeah. I do like a little eggnog.
I'll drink eggnog in the summer too. That's the thing. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's why I used to be fucking 195 pounds and now I'm not. But
Yeah.
like melted ice cream that gets you hammered, dude. You can drink that shit in the summer.
Oh yeah.
You
No,
you drink an
yeah.
alcoholic milkshake in the summer. It's the same shit.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I don't know why is eggnog like a holiday?
Because the
Like as
fucking
opposed
man
to
because the fucking man told you it is, Jason.
I know.
Because the fucking
I've been
government wants us to not get drunk off of ice cream in March.
right. No, I think you're right.
Unless you
And
add
here
like
I've just
diet green, then it's fine. Again.
right. I've just been going through my life as a sheep, unthinking sheep.
Bah, bah, bah. That's
Right.
you. That's my
Uh,
Jason Strong impression. Bah.
limiting my eggnog consumption
To just
to
like
like
2 months a
2
year.
months. Yeah.
Yeah, December,
When
January, and even mid January in the
it's getting a
mainstream
little
culture
old.
is
Yeah.
pushing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Not me.
Uh,
I
no,
haven't had
good
any
for
eggnog
you.
this season though.
No, I actually, yeah, I haven't either. It's too rich now. As I've gotten older, yeah, I
Yeah, it's too rich
can't
with the
do it.
kidney stones and the
Yeah.
gout
Hmm.
and the
Right.
dementia.
Yeah. Right. I can't have like, that much sugar, uh,
You're
sugar and
riddled with
dairy.
hemorrhoids, diabetes, and cancer. I
Uh-huh.
know.
So I just have to drink the liquor straight.
Yeah, it's a rough
Which is
life. Good for
whiskey,
you.
I believe. Is that what you put
Or
in?
rum, whiskey or rum, or no
Okay.
brandy. Brandy's best. Brandy's best.
I don't know if I've ever had brandy, tell you the truth.
It's good in egg. I think you're supposed to use it in like eggnog and shit.
Wow.
I think good brandy you're supposed to drink straight, but like who can afford that?
Mhm. Right.
Not a
Visibility was
podcaster.
no, not on this salary. I couldn't even say
You-
that.
We're number
The
12 in
salary.
Algeria, and they can't give us eggnog money because alcohol's illegal there.
Right. Visibility was excellent in the area near Hanley and Woodville roads, just east of I-71, especially with no leaves on the trees. Okay, now they're doing the
Yeah,
thing
now
I
they're
was
doing
talking
it.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we
down
go.
by the Stuckies. I know every animal. It was not a bear, it was not a monkey. It was black or even brown in color. I was shocked.
I know
A
every
Bigfoot.
animal is a very funny thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
You like, because he yelled it at the guy. He yelled it. It was not, I know
Right.
every animal. It's like,
Yeah.
I know every animal. It's
Right.
one of those.
Yeah. And then he's pointing, that's a turtle.
Turtle, dog, cat, fox.
A Bigfoot is not something that just pops up in your head, he said. The creature moved rapidly with, quote, large, long steps. Took me a moment to focus my eyes. Then I knew. was too big and moving too fast. A man would have to be running full speed to cross the field that quickly, Baum said. And of course, no man's going to run across a field, right?
No,
Like
no man
that's
runs across a
it's an
field, especially
impossible.
not during
Possible.
drinking season. No.
Right.
I've never gotten hammered with my brother and then gone, let's sprint back and forth. Let's race each other sprinting back and forth.
Well, I don't know. This part of Ohio, getting drunk and running across fields, that's about as much entertainment as you're going to get.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I've done that. Like, me and my older brother will get hammered and just, do sprinting races.
Sure. Mm-hmm. After losing sight of the animal, Baum climbed down from the tree stand and rejoined his stepfather. He told his stepfather about what he had seen, but it was gone by the time the older man climbed into the tree stand. The area was littered with signs of deer. In the past, Moneymaker has said Sasquatch tend to follow deer trails. Is that something we've uncovered in our?
I think what we found is that they tend to be covered on deer trails, but that's also like where people would have a hunting camp or be in the woods. So it's
Right,
are they following the deer trail or are they just
Right. When I went back down, I couldn't believe it. I was kind of shocked. Wasn't scared. Told my stepfather, and he was like, "Man, that's crazy." But we had to get out of there. It was getting dark early. We finished what we were doing and we left. I kept looking over my shoulder. I was thinking about it the whole way home. I knew I had to report it to the BFRO.
we drove home too.
Yeah. What do you think? F-150 or Dodge Ram?
Maybe a Chevy Silverado.
Or Silver. That's good. Or maybe F-250.
Is an F-250 a car? I didn't know there is an F-250.
Yeah, as the trucks get larger, I think they go up to. There's like an F-350.
Let me see an F-350. I'm going to look at an F-3. Dude, I live in New York. I do not see an F-350. Used to live in the Midwest, though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They just put a truck bed on the car they killed Tupac in.
Yeah, is that one of those like double has the 2-door cab or 4-door cab?
Let me see. Is there a door on the cab? I don't think there's a door on the bed. I'm on Motor Trend now. Pros: generally useful and innovative tech, intuitive and audio and climate controls. Happy to do the heavy lifting. Cons: busy ride, sloppy steer. Busy ride. What the fuck does that mean? Busy ride.
Right. I have no idea.
Doesn't look new. Doesn't look fucking stupid. Fuck you, Motor Trend. Continue.
Yeah, that's useless.
I think it was a Chevy Silverado. I do think it was a Chevy Silverado.
Okay. Let's see here. It's actually kind of a long article for what is essentially a guy seeing something.
The guy saw a
off
Bigfoot.
The distance from right. They talk with Moneymaker a lot, who again confirms that it's Bigfoot sightings have been there. The deer trails make sense. Couldn't find any footprints.
Dude, I fucked up. I've been picking my nose on the air, and I forgot we're doing video now.
I know.
I just realized
I've been watching you. I should have said something, but I didn't want to call you out on that.
I might fucking. This is gonna be bad. Yeah, figure that out.
It's all I can do to stop myself from puking. Every time I look up, you're up there, fucking mining for gold.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it was really only the last 5 minutes, dude. Like, didn't
and then
get
you're smearing it on the wall. Like, come on.
That's what I'm doing.
It didn't get much. Yeah, no footprints. Says the area is not conducive to footprints. I don't know what that means, whether it's too wet, too dry. Moneymaker, this is him. We concluded he was credible.
I'm still thinking in horror about the nose picking thing. I'm very upset about this.
That's fine, dude.
I'm good.
We should
continue.
Normalize it.
Let's normalize it. Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to masturbate on the air too.
Oh, let's not do that. On the air.
Yeah, we're on NPR now.
We're coming out live.
Heyo.
The question in this case is whether it was a misrepresentation, especially whether it was a human walking across the field rather than a Sasquatch.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't a Sasquatch.
No, it wasn't
Or
a man
wasn't
walking
a
across the
man.
field. It was not a man. It was not a man. Well, a Sasquatch. It could be a man Sasquatch. It could be a man Quatch, but it was a male Sasquatch.
And sure, yeah. Moneymaker agrees, noting the speed. Oh, here we go. He has some kind of rating system. It is still a Class A sighting rather than a Class B, which is a possible sighting, but less certain than Class A, because
There we
other
go.
reasonable alternatives, because all other reasonable alternatives have been eliminated.
Totally eliminated.
Moneymaker said,
Totally. They're fucking
no
pew, pew,
way.
pew. It's Squid Game, and they're fucking Squilliam. Fancy pants. Squidward's annoying cup. You know that it's a bit. Yeah, this character in SpongeBob. It's a smaller character in SpongeBob. It shows up in like 2 or 3 episodes. The episode where SpongeBob has to turn the Krusty Krab into a fine dining establishment and be a waiter. It's a good one.
Oh, okay. We'll have to check it out. All right. Yeah. So 3 sightings, Ohio, the past 4 years. I don't know. You know, as we've talked about, like, Bigfoot always struck me as like maybe a little plausible. Like, you know, there could be like something out in the wilderness that some big ape.
Sounds like some CIA talk starting.
But
there we go. Here's the CIA line.
As we've done this podcast, we've been exposed to more stories. Like, they can't all be true. Like, there's fucking Bigfoots everywhere.
All right, I think I know what you're going through, Jason. I think I know what you're going through, and I want to bring this podcast full circle because we started reminiscing about my theater kid days, right?
Uh-huh.
I think I can answer you, but I think I need to answer you in a way that doesn't just touch your ears, but your heart. So, can you give me like some? I'm just gonna pretend there's a piano backing. Do 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 do. I'm Jason Strong. I'm just a CIA boy from Ohio sent to destabilize this here podcast. Should be easy enough. The podcast co-host keeps picking his nose and making jokes about Jared Fogle. So this shouldn't be too hard. Wait, what's this? I'm finding evidence of Bigfoot. Evidence of Bigfoot, it's true. He is not a monkey. He's a man like me and you, just hairier. And I can't dismiss this chain of evidence. It's so real, it makes me come on my depends.
Yeah.
My name is Jason Strong.
All right.
I thought the CIA was never wrong. But it turns out that Andrew Michaels was right all along.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it's from this play I've been working on. It's called Underworld News Tonight, the musical.
Oh, wow.
You know, I hear the song I wrote for my character. It's the intro song for my character, too. It's a different one.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Life is very hard with this challenge that I face, but I guess I need something to ground talent in my place. For most people know me for my brilliant mind, but take a closer look and you will find I've got a freakishly huge penis.
Okay. There it is.
It's like an elephant's trunk.
Wow.
A freakishly huge penis and a cakey badunk-a-dunk. But I want them to love me for my comedy, not just my body. And that's what I have so far. I'm still working on the rest.
That's pretty good. It does make sense then that you would pick an audio format because now no one can judge you by anything but your comedy. Well, I can't see how like uncomfortably You have to keep shifting.
That's why I had to that's why I had to pick my nose on the show, because my penis was making me uncomfortable. I had to pick my nose to distract myself from wrapping around my knee, because I have to snake it around.
Oh, yeah. I can't imagine that's comfortable.
It's very rubbery.
As they should be.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Everyone wants a big rubbery penis.
Some people get hard. Me, I get taut.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
It's like a Stretch Armstrong.
Thank you, guys.
You can just keep pulling. Get like 30 feet out of that fucker.
It's like a nerd's rope.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. It was a double episode because we just switched to audio. And when I recorded last week, I didn't know how to edit, or we just switched to video rather. And when I edited last week, I didn't know how to get the background right. So we didn't get an episode. So now you get 2.
That's fine. Yeah.
And you could see us. So it's really like 4. Plus, this podcast is twice as good as other podcasts. So it's like 8. So
now you're up.
And we're number 12 in Algeria. So times 12, it's like 96 episodes in a day. In one, so we made up for like a missed week or 2, right?
And you may want to pace yourself, because that is a lot.
That's a lot of listening. Your family misses you. Your family. Well, I mean, our listeners don't have families, but anyway, you can follow us on your social media.
Our listeners mostly are our families.
You can follow us on social media: Underworld News Tonight, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Well, probably not TikTok at the time you're listening to this, because RIP. But Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah. Going to need to do more YouTube shorts. We're on Blue Sky. I should actually do something on there, or actually make clips in general. But you could also follow me, Andrew Michaels Comedy, Instagram, YouTube. If TikTok is still around, follow me there too, because that's where I have the most followers. So I hope it doesn't go away. But if it does, we will soldier on YouTube.
Yeah. Rebuild. With
Jason Strong, of course.
Yeah. And you can follow me, Jason V Strong, on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok for as long as it exists.
Well, Jason, what should we close on? I mean, we've given them plenty of my musical talent. First off,
they
got to peek behind the curtain and my flaws as a human being, because I had to pick my nose.
Yeah, I think it's a solid episode. Learned a lot. Yeah, really learned a lot about Andrew Michaels, who he is, what makes him tick,
who I am as a man. Because there's a man. People think I'm just like this comedic genius who just spews out not just good jokes but profound thoughts and beautiful songs, like at the drop of a pen, right? But in reality, I was shaped by I was shaped by the world around me.
Yeah, you've known heartache. You've had
heartache. I've known heartache. I've known struggle. And you could take the bitch out of New Jersey, but you can't take the New Jersey out of a bitch. I'll tell you that much.
That's right. So what do we want to leave them with? Well, I don't know. It's kind of a big week coming up next week. Maybe a lot of big feelings.
Oh yeah, but Trump's getting into office, which means we could get Biden on the pod.
That's true.
He'd be a good guest.
Certainly, Kamala or Tim Walz. They're not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, Kamala would be the worst podcast guest I think we could ever have. I actually think Kamala on a podcast would be a fucking nightmare. I would hate it.
You think so?
Now that she's not running for office, I could say it. I voted for her, but not we did not our best choice.
Right. Yeah. But I guess what I would say, to keep people to keep your spirits up, keep soldiering on, keep your wheels spinning and your beavers grinning. That's
keep your wheels spinning and your beavers grinning, guys. Wheels spinning, beavers grinning, and just and you know what, guys? Fucking what's the third thing? I got to say a third thing to balance it out. Remember to sing.
It's good. That's good. Profound.